Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So it's looking like we're going to have a fight between Andre Berto and Shawn Porter. I think this is a good fight for boxing, but there appears to be some sort of holdup. It seems like Andre Berto's been ducking this fight with Shawn Porter, or at least that's what Kenny Porter said in an interview. He said that Andre Berto didn't really want the fight. He's not serious about fighting Shawn Porter. The money's right. Everything's right except for Andre Berto's willingness to fight Shawn Porter. Now, I think this would be a great fight if it happens, if it goes down. I mean, according to Shawn Porter, he said that it's going down in April, I think he said. But if you go to any interviews with Berto, he's like, oh, you better keep my name out your mouth, Shawn Porter. You know, I'll knock you out outside the ring, all this bullshit, you know. I don't know who wins this fight between these two guys, man. You know what? I would say that Shawn Porter is the more polished fighter. At least, in my opinion, he'd be able to beat Berto. I mean, you know, Berto's got some really fast hands. I love that uppercut that he's got, man. But I don't know how he's going to be able to deal with that pressure that Shawn Porter's going to apply. That's the big thing. I mean, does Andre Berto even have enough power to knock down Shawn Porter, a guy who's only been knocked down once by Adrian Broner? It was kind of a flash knockdown, but a knockdown nonetheless, right? So, what's the holdup? Again, I mean, who else are these guys going to fight? See, this is a perfect fight because Shawn Porter's coming off the loss to Keith Thurman, and, you know, I guess Berto, his last fight was against Mayweather. Damn, man, you ain't been in the fucking ring. No. It was Victor Ortiz, my bad. He beat Victor Ortiz. That was his last win. This could possibly be a WBC eliminator, with the winner getting either Keith Thurman or Danny Garcia, whoever wins that fight. So that'd be another good matchup. I mean, we heard rumors of Danny Garcia fighting Andre Berto. Obviously, Danny Garcia opted to fight some bum instead. And Shawn Porter's been wanting that rematch with Keith Thurman. So good things could come from this particular fight. I'd ride with Shawn Porter to win the fight if it materializes. Nothing set in stone at the moment. Give me your picks for this fight. Yeah, throw some comments down in the section below, man. Let me know who you guys think will win this fight between these guys. But, I mean, again, a lot of people are running from Shawn Porter, and I'm just sick of guys fighting like 1 and 2 times a year, man. I think that's a waste of fucking time. You know, I expect more from these guys. I expect these guys to fight at least 3 times a year, you know, at least the bigger names. Shawn Porter's a bigger name. I mean, you know, Andre Berto, he's had some rough spots in his career. I remember watching him, you know, before the Ortiz fight. He had a lot of hype behind him. I mean, the hype machine was definitely behind Berto. And he lost to Ortiz, and he's had a lot of difficulty getting back to where he was. He needs this fight because a win against Shawn Porter, you know, could propel his career somewhat back to where it used to be. And, I mean, Shawn Porter, to win this fight, it'd be a decent win for him. It seems like whenever Shawn Porter steps up in competition, as you've seen with Kell Brook, with Keith Thurman, he always falls a little flat. But good fights nonetheless. He's a great fighter. I just don't put him up in that A-level fighter range. You know what I mean? He's got some really good training. He does some really good training. He's very focused. But, I mean, I can't give him that A+ rating or even an A rating for his particular class of fighter or his particular skills, man, because he hasn't really beaten an A-class fighter yet. You know, I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. I guess it's open to interpretation. So let me know who y'all think would win between Andre Berto and Shawn Porter. Hitman Boxing. I'm out this bitch.